What's going on, everybody? This is Primetime James Thomas coming at you with another video. And yeah, Saturday night's main event happened last night. And all I can tell you is it was just a wrestling show that just happened on Saturday night. That's really all I can tell you. Before I get into that, man, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And I would gladly appreciate that. And if you want to donate to the channel, please be sure to hit the Cash App at PrimePod313. Again, that's PrimePod313. Any donation would greatly be appreciated. And let's get into this. So last night was WWE's return to network television on NBC with Saturday night's main event. And I gotta tell you, we need to start having a conversation when it comes to Triple H and the booking of these shows. Now, Triple H has been in charge of the book for 2 years now, about to be 3. We've had a more than enough sample size. All right. His name, as soon as the credits go off, the first name we see is executive producers Paul Levesque and Lee Fitting. All right. Triple H has not hid the fact that these are his shows, okay? And I gotta tell you, and I've been telling the guys this, Triple H books his shows like 1984 NWA. Now, for those who understand Triple H, knows he is a big 80s NWA fan. You know, the Harley Races, the Ric Flairs, the Tully Blanchards, the Dusty Rhodes of the world. That is his favorite style of wrestling. Hell, he made it obvious, you know, in the early 2000s, like when he tried to be like Harley Race and Ric Flair rolled into one, right? And it's showing in his booking where nothing really happens but good, exceptional wrestling matches. And he's been able to get away with it, you know, the first year and a half, because it was someone new, it was someone fresh. No, everyone was getting Vince out of their minds. Now that it's clear that it's Vince McMahon is done with this company, people are starting to pay attention to Triple H and his booking style more and more now. And granted, there's been some good things that he's done with the shows. I'm not gonna take that. There's been some good things about these shows since Vince is gone. I think Raw has gotten a little bit better. I think SmackDown's gotten a little bit better. I think the PLEs have gotten better, but they're I don't know if it's just been these past couple weeks or this past couple months, but there's no spice to these shows anymore. Like, everything is predictable and everything seems safe. Triple H likes to go with the safe route. He doesn't really take chances. And that was shown here tonight with Saturday night's main event. Now, first off, they really try to go retro with Saturday night's main event, you know, with the whole nostalgia acts whatsoever. But one, they didn't show those short backstage promos like Saturday night's main event used to do. That was alarming to me right there. That no, like, cocaine fueled, kidding, but no short, like 10, 20 second promos of every wrestler promoting their match like how they used to do whatsoever. Shout out to Jesse the Body Ventura, by the way. Jesse the Body Ventura was fantastic on commentary, still great. But Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre was the first match. Good match. They have really good chemistry. Drew won. He needed the win, honestly. I really don't know what they're doing with Drew. I guess he's going after the people that teamed with Roman or teamed with Punk whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, we're kind of going a little bit backwards with Drew, but okay. But the match itself was good. It was good. Io Sky, Liv Morgan, good match. Io Sky, in my opinion, is the best women's wrestler on the roster, hands down. Liv Morgan, I'm not a fan of her title reign. I haven't been a fan of her title reign ever since SummerSlam. I think Io got Liv pretty good on the nose with a knee. Some say broke her nose. I think she just busted Liv's nose. Hey, it's professional wrestling, okay? You're gonna get hurt. Rhea Ripley showed up and they had a little face off on the stage. And like I said, I'm just tired. I'm tired of this feud. I'm tired of this angle. Can we please move on? The quicker we move on, the better. I thought it was really stupid how you had Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Dom standing right there, and then Liv Morgan came out and did her full entrance. While they're standing right there, she did the stomp. She did that. Rhea did they did the close up to Rhea's face, and she stared at the camera, looking all sexy. And they didn't jump her. They didn't jump her. I thought that shit was stupid. Then you had the triple threat match with Gunther, Finn, and Damian Priest. Good match. But Gunther won. Nothing really happened. And then you have the main event where Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. Now, when it comes to Cody Rhodes' title run, I think his title run has been fine. It's been fine. I just think the problem with it has been they didn't put Cody in good stories. They haven't put him in good positions to elevate his title run. Now, I think the championship matches has been really good. I think the match he had with AJ Styles, both matches with AJ Styles, I think was great. I thought the match he had with Logan Paul, I think it was Crown Jewel. It was one of those Saudi shows. I thought his match with Logan Paul was really good. The solo matches was but I think his title run has been fine. Could have been better, but it's fine. Now, I think Kevin Owens is doing some of his best work that he's ever done since he's come on the main roster. Kevin Owens for the past couple months has felt like Kevin Steen from Ring of Honor, right? If you was going to take a chance, especially considering what they did with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes after the show went off, which I'll get to that in a second, I think this probably would have been the night where you took the belt off Cody. Because here's the thing. Again, not saying Cody's run has been bad, but considering the push you're giving Kevin Owens, it's implied that he broke Randy Orton's neck, right? Kevin Owens been on this he's been really unhinged, unpredictable whatsoever. Monster heel run right now. And then after the show, for the first time in 10 years, Kevin Owens broke out the package pile driver. The package pile driver. And they gave Cody the stretcher spot. We had to get stretchered out the building. On a show where nothing happened, it was very paint by numbers. Don't you think that would have been a really hot way to end the show? Kevin Owens defeating Cody Rhodes using the package pile driver and wheeling Cody out to end the show. But no, that didn't happen. Triple H had Cody beat Kevin Owens. Granted, Jesse Ventura, who was fantastic, tried to make Cody be like the bad guy. It's the same thing he did with Hulk Hogan. Tried to paint Cody as the bad guy, using the chair, even though you can kind of say, well, Kevin Owens brought the chair in whatsoever. It's fair game at that point. I kind of like how they're slowly kind of throwing little things that Cody, is being a little not heelish, but he's kind of doing a little sneaky, shady shit. Which I said, if you're going to turn Cody heel, I think that's the route you should go. So okay, I'm not going to argue with that. But I honestly think that, especially considering the holiday season, Christmas is coming up. A lot of these wrestlers about to be on break, for Christmas. A lot of these shows are going to be taped. I think you could get away with taking the belt off Cody and having Kevin Owens with the belt for the next month or so. Have Cody and Cody either have a rematch at the January 6th show or at the Royal Rumble when Cody can get the belt back. I think you could have gotten away with that tonight. Like I said, on a show where nothing happened. Nothing happened. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm lying. Something did happen. Chelsea Green won the women's U.S. championship against Michin. Okay? Now, everybody knows I'm a big Chelsea Green fan. I think she's fantastic. I love her approach when it comes to wrestling, where she is more about character work than in ring, which I think more people should see what Chelsea Green is doing. She's more about character. She can go in the ring if need to, but she understands her role and she makes the most out of everything that she's being given. And I think she's fantastic. And I think that she was the best person to pick for the inaugural Women's U.S. Champion. If you want to give it to somebody who's going to make it mean something, it's going to be Chelsea Green. And I will give Triple H this. He made the right choice. I was kind of nervous for a second he was going to give it to Michin, but he gave it to Chelsea Green. Someone was actually charismatic. Someone was actually entertaining. I'll give Triple H this. Now, and I'm sorry to backtrack, but Liv Morgan defeating Io Sky was kind of a shock, considering that Triple H loves Io Sky. But that's neither there. Chelsea Green winning, well deserved. But this show just needed that extra punch. Having Kevin defeat Cody, one, it would have been shocking, would have been unexpected, and you would have put so much heat on Kevin Owens using the package power driver. And then considering that Triple H actually got involved because Kevin Owens hit Cody Rhodes with the package power driver, walked away with the Winged Eagle belt, which Cody brought the Winged Eagle belt back tonight, which everyone knew was going to happen. And Triple H actually got physical. Granted, it was just pushing and shoving, but he actually got physical with Kevin Owens. I'm like, why wasn't this on TV? This could have been a great way to end the show. But no, once again, it was done also off social media. People had to go look for it. And see, when Triple H did that for Bad Blood, he could get away with that because one, you had the Hell in a Cell match and you just had The Rock come back. So you could get away with that. Here, no. You could have easily cut Michin and Chelsea Green went 10 minutes. You could have cut 5 minutes out of that. Michin and Chelsea could have went 5 minutes. 5-6 minutes. And then you could have added more time and you could have put that angle in. That's another problem with Triple H. His pacing to these shows is really off. Everybody has to have a 10, 15, 20-minute match. Everybody has to get their shit in. No, they don't. And I just kind of walked away with like, dude, Triple H, like, when people say Triple H is Tony Khan, he books like Tony Khan, except it's done more of a professional. It's done more professional and it comes across better. The WWE, you know, they're more professional than AEW. But shows like tonight proved it. It was just match after match after match. There was no backstage segment. There was no in-ring segment. And considering this is your first time on network television in years, NBC, you're in a lot more households on NBC than you are on Fox or USA. No, I'm not on USA. You should kind of like try to hook people that haven't watched wrestling in years. You should find a way to hook them in. He didn't here. He only booked for the audience. And quite honestly, tonight felt like a house. It felt like a house show. It felt like a house show, a glorified house show. And to me, it's disappointing. And could have been great. Could have been better. But let's see what happens. Let me know your guys' thoughts. How'd y'all feel about Saturday night's main event? Do you guys hate it? Did you guys like it? How'd you feel about the main event? How'd you feel about Chelsea Green winning the belt? How'd you feel about the women's match? But yeah, on a show where you don't have Roman Reigns on the show, you don't have tag team champion, you don't have the Intercontinental title belt. And people are going to say, oh, James, you never watched Saturday night's main event. Things happen on Saturday night's main event. The largest wrestling audience of all time happened on Saturday night's main event. Hogan and Andre was 33 million people. Jake the Snake Roberts had his Cobra bite Randy Savage on the arm. Hogan lost the belt to Andre with the two Hebners. Things happen on Saturday night's main event. I think Triple H fumbled tonight, honestly. I think WWE fumbled tonight. Again, it was good matches, but no angles happened, no stories progressed, no character progressed. Again, it was just a glorified house show. So let me know, guys, thoughts. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.